Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. This is the Rooted Wife podcast, and today we are talking about how I could never truly hate another human being. And you guys, believe me, I feel y'all, because I'm sure there's some of you out here being like, I don't know. There are some people that have done some things to me, and I hate them. Now, I even feel uncomfortable saying it. I don't know why. It's such a harsh judgment. It's very strong, right? Very, very strong. But the reason why I'm coming from this perspective is because if you believe in the devil, which I do, and you believe that he has been ruling the earth for a very long time, then you can't possibly hate humans for the behaviors and the choices and decisions that they make here on earth that harm other humans. Because if you truly understand the devil and Satan and how he works, then you truly understand that literally every single thing, every action, every thought, every ill will, malice, intent stems from the devil's manipulation. And so it is very hard to hate another human being for their actions when you know that the devil is alive and well, right? And I don't know if you actually realize that until you see the devil firsthand in your own life. And you start dancing with him. Because typically there's a lot of people in life who don't believe he exists because he's never touched them, right? Like, that's his main goal, is convincing the world that he doesn't exist. Because if you don't believe that the devil exists, then you don't have a need or an inclination for Jesus, right? Because you are the master. And that's what he wants the world to believe, and he's done a very good job of making the world believe that he doesn't exist and that there is no need for God. Because when you look around, we've quite literally removed God out of our societies. It's out of schools, it's out of relationships, it's out of conversations, it's out of our social medias, it's out of everything. Movies, music, quite literally everything is inverted. Now there's like concerts depicting, the devil, Satan, doom and gloom, and it's just very blatantly obvious. It's becoming blatantly obvious. So, but this is also a good thing, right? Because the more that it's becoming blatantly obvious, and the more the devil starts showing his hand in the world, which is what he is doing by trying to invert children and trying to sexualize children and having false idols, the new age ideologies of worshiping the creation rather than the creator, all of this stuff, you guys, all of it is going to work in conjunction with showing people the truth. because those who have not experienced the devil will start to experience, because it is inevitable. Every knee will bow, right? And we will all have our chance to come to the realization that God is real, and he has been real this entire time. This whole time that we've spent our whole lives wondering, questioning, looking up at the sky, is there more to this? Really? It's just 9 to 5, paying taxes, the system. My perfect creation was birthed for this. Right? Like, we all had these questions, and they're all finally starting to be answered. And so I don't hate humans, and quite frankly, I never have. And believe me, I've had other humans perpetrate against me in some horrendous ways, but I've experienced the devil myself, and I have literally felt the clutches and the grasp that was on my soul. And I did not have the ability to get rid of it. And quite literally, you guys, when I had finally broke down and cried out to Jesus to save my life from my alcohol addiction, it was literally instantaneous. It was instantaneous. And he took the veils off, and it shifted. I shifted. I've not been the same since that moment. I've not been the same. And I truly believe that I was saved from that demon. And, I always talk about more serious topics about the ways that we see the devil through addiction and stuff like that. But you guys, it's even in the most subtlest things. It's in the most pleasant spaces that you wouldn't even suspect it. Outsourcing our appearance and the fashion and the money and the investment and the time and the psychological narratives played that go into all of it is all part of it. It's part of the devil and his psychological warfare on humanity. And so when you truly realize that, and you truly have experienced the devil, it's easier to honestly have grace, right? God extends to us because you know more. You can see the bigger picture, as does God. And I think more than ever right now, if you are witnessing, or you're coming across, or you're experiencing things that are influenced by the devil, that is your knowing to run so fast and stand so firmly in your knowing of Jesus. These things aren't signs to be fearful. They're signs to be faithful. Right? So I say all of this to say that now is a very intentional time where we should be looking around and analyzing and coming to the conclusion, because whatever rabbit hole you jump down or wherever you look, the truth is coming to the surface. And what you will come to find is that that's what all of this is about. The war of good and evil. And the war that Satan has against humanity. It's not even a war against God or Jesus, because Jesus already won, right? Jesus already won. He's already sitting next to the Father. Satan is down here trying to get us, our souls. He's trying to divide our families, invert our children. And when we start to realize this, we'll start working together, becoming united under God, and realizing that the ways of the world were created and designed by the devil and Satan himself. And we will turn away from it. That is also the whole point. To use our free will and turn away from the ways of the world and see our need for Jesus Christ. Amen. Woo! That was a good word, guys. I hope you took something from it. I love ya. Stay well, stay blessed, and we will catch you later. Bye.